I think my delve bar is actually pretty full, so now might be a good time to smash that over real quick. All right, Nico's dug a whole way down. Good on him. Let's go here. We're actually gonna need to get some sulfite. Oop, this way. Take me underground, little crawler. And the light radius is pretty small because I haven't done any upgrades yet. Sorry, as long as I don't get lost. This way? Tell me where to go. A singular Azurite. Sweet. Okay, D to drop flares if I need one. Okay, I gotta remember that. I forgot last time I died. Last time I came into the mines, I died in the mines because I forgot that D was flare. Dynamite, free dynamite. Sorry for the fake spoilers. Thank you, you're forgiven.
Life is short. Deal with it.
Hope the timeout wasn't too long. I did a random timeout for the fake spoilers. I figured it was a fake spoiler, but actually I wasn't sure, and I was just like, yeah, we'll have to kind of have a hard roll on that. Generally speaking. F is for flare? No, it's D for me. D for throw duff flare. Nah, worst, I'm sorry. That was terrible. That was disgusting. The music in this mines really reminds me of like 28 Days Later. Reminds me a lot of that. Throw duff flare. Do you dare to throw the flare? Okay, I'm gonna stop.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Another crafting recipe. They seem to just kind of randomly spawn in here. Interesting. We'll do it after we... What is it? 4 sockets. So the socket crafting stuff seems to be in Delve. That's a pretty good reason to do a few delves. Socket crafting is kind of helpful. People who don't like delve might be unhappy about that. You probably don't have to do too many to get them. They seem to be just kind of like from the basic ones here. It might even be like the first time you get to like the tier 1 Azurite and the first time you get to the tier 2 Azurite. Possibly. Suck it up. Yeah, let's keep going this way. There's actually some currency over there though, but I can't connect that way. I have to go this way. Why would you hate Delve? Well, I could see why people hate Delve. I personally loved it, but I can imagine why someone would hate it. They don't like the pressure of being in the darkness. They don't like the way it feels to fly through it. They didn't like the acquisition of sulfite and the upgrading process of Azurite. I can see those last two being pretty potent as well for people. Just lost loot there. Whoa! Why can't I deal any damage to them? I had a flare there, I was pretty sure. Alright, I'm out of flares, so guess I'm going back. And they just like delve because of the clunky flare mechanics? Was that before or after the change? The flares are pretty smooth to use now. Delve was more fun in softcore. I did have fun playing it in softcore, yeah. I think I would have enjoyed it a lot less in hardcore. Because there was some pretty bullshitty stuff that would kill you, to be honest. And it kind of like, it had its own stakes anyway, so... Like, you still wanted to do it without dying. It's not like you just like corpse rush it. So I think that's good. I like that sort of stuff, introducing some stuff to softcore that has some stakes to it. Gives you a nice middle ground, I guess. You don't have to re-level a new character, but you know, you still really don't want to die, and you try not to. You just run into the dark and grab fossils and then just die. I mean, you could just log out alternatively. You don't actually have to die. If you mean like take risks of just like running into darkness, that would probably kill you just to grab some random fossils, then yeah, I guess you could do that. That's true. Volley fire. Since that one's got like a 3 limit, some people actually buy that. Yes, this way. I just like not having, I don't like having to remember the extra hotkeys, or not having a flare go where I point my cursor. That's how it works now though, isn't it? Like, it goes pretty much exactly where you throw your cursor. Same as any sort of target skill does. I feel you nonetheless. Oh, but I want that socket. Oh god, I'm gonna die for that. Oh, I made it! Made it! What a god! What a god of PoE. I made it. What a bloody legend. Lockboxes. Whew! Spicy. Oh, there's another one. You're playing hardcore soft cordless league. I never would have taken that risk in. I would not have risked it for that 6 socket in hardcore. That would not be a hardcore decision I would make. I am playing soft cordless league. That would have been a very, very poorly weighted risk. Should I risk a high probability of having to reroll my character for a couple of sockets? A couple jewelers? Probably not. He did a really fast little speed up there at the end. When it's positioned just right, I don't have to move. Feels good. Except these guys kind of ruin it.
When I'm ready and not before.
Standing there and pelt me with ranged attacks. Jokes. Well, I think those two things do cold damage, don't they? Well. I mean, technically I I finished it, so I should just be able to go back, right? Oh, no, I don't think I can. Oh, damn. Well, I guess I don't get to pick up that currency. Damn, man. Oh, man. Murdered. Well, rip currency. There's a couple good pieces there. Ramen chef, thank you very much. That's what I get there for sitting there and being cocky when I have 10 cold res. Well, not smart. Not smart. Well, Bias, right? If you want to get in my belly, then fine. You're not coming with me. There'll be no Disneyland for you, that's alright. You can come to Disneyland. Yeah, when I died there, I was just waiting for a mirror to drop. I was like, here we go. Go on. Do it. You know you want to. Literally dead mirror. That would have been a bit too savage. I think an Exalt would have been the right amount of punishment for my crimes. Mirror, no one should be subjected to that. Losing a mirror. Oh, we're dying for a chance orb. Weapon rack. Just highlight it and tell by the highlight what it is. A lot of side areas here, but I don't have any flares. I should probably buy some. Mostly I need dark resist though. I should invest in that above all else. Is Vortex instant? It sure is. Pretty spicy, eh? There was a separate line in the patch notes about stats themselves being nerfed a bit. But they're still good for casters. They still just work fine.
When I'm ready.
Every caster weapon is technically a stat stick. You don't attack with them. I think we might make it to that currency. That currency node. I didn't stop moving that time. I learned my lesson. I'm here, single Azurite. Oh god, I almost died for that single Azurite. That would have been embarrassing. You trying to EMP my crawler, you jerk? That would be a better way for Chris to implement his April Fool's mirror prank. Every time you die and delve, there's a chance a mirror drops after. Damn. Yeah, it's a little too far, man. People would lose their minds. They would not be happy. There'd be some angry people. They would probably even like go to a lot of effort to DDoS the servers at launch. That's the kind of thing that they would do if something like that happened. Oh god, I think I might have just solved what happened earlier today. Chaos Orb, thank you. And a lot of Rain of Chaos. That's also a Reader though. Oh, I'll stand on this little tiny bit of light. Give me my Rain of Chaos. Hey, I know I picked one up earlier, so I now have a full Chaos Orb to turn in. Hell yes. Alright.
The depths you're exploring.
Before I go further, I should definitely upgrade that Darkness Resist. Let's get a little bit of light radius for comfort too. Yeah, a couple flares. Later. It only costs 4, so. Flare duration, we don't really need. Dynamite maximum, don't really need. Now that's all good. Sweet. People would find a way to exploit it with groups and get mirrors. Yeah, if it X dropped after he died or something, or a mirror dropped after he died. Yeah. It was a humorous thought, probably not very practical. Show me the full divination card stack. Oh,
hello.
You ready, guys? You ready? Oh, it's just as I predicted. Okay. I need my stuff tab to be over here. I access it too often for random junk. Essences. Go in there.
Greetings.
Excellent.
Fate awaits you.
All right. We done our menagerie, done our Nico. We ticked all that stuff off the list. We're in pretty good shape. All right. We can continue on. I think do a little bit more progression here. Oh, I should probably take a break soon. It's been a little while. Bing, 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 bing. What's this mirror talk? Yeah, just have a little joke around. Talking about how ways that Chris control players, basically. It's not where I meant to go. Wrong way. I think it's usually to the left of that entrance, the way forwards. Don't intervention me right now. I'm playing one-handed. Drinking some Coke. Had an intervention attack me earlier while I was crafting a flask. It was a bit rude. What's that golem NTX? Steam golem, I think he is. He's pretty cute, eh? Bit of a cute little unit. I like him. How am I doing in Hound's Betrayal? Oof, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm getting pretty tired and stiff. A bit sore. I've been streaming for almost 14 hours now. It's really good fun, though. I'm like, I really want to keep going with this. Really want to keep progressing it. I doubt I'll, like, do the headquarters
Surprise
today.
tussle? Ah, what bloody
Be a
ruckus have you
friend.
got us in?
When I'm ready,
Don't lock me
and
up
not before.
again.
Fair fight. Not bad.
So I was like half thinking, oh, I'll keep going until I do this, but no, might not be a good idea.
Death's the only option here, I'm afraid.
Jewels and nothing.
Always hoped I'd get a warrior's death.
Move him to intervention. Looting breach scarabs, stealing rare jewels. Guys, extremely rude. Can I get a whoop? 4C, spell cold, 6 energy shield. It's certainly not bad for 4C.
Death's the only option here,
Not blowing
I'm
my
afraid.
mind, though. It's not blowing my mind. Alright, I'm gonna rank up Leo. More scarabs. All scarabs. Everyone
was
in
my
intervention is
friend.
all about the scarabs. That was my
Exile,
friend.
you're taking all of this far too personally. But I must confess, I'd rather not be the next on the chopping block. Go on then.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. We just sped up the...
I expect you
That
will come
basically
at us
just
with a new
speeds up the
strategy
prison
next time,
strategy.
Bacon.
Of prison interrogation. It speeds up the prisoner interrogation. He was giving the same amount that they were going to give if I left him in there, so I'm like, okay. Sounds good to me. Did I get the thing? There's a thing here somewhere. Very descriptive, I know, but there's definitely a thing here somewhere. I think it might be up the hill. Here he is, boulder back. He has something we need. The Calendar of Fortune. No. Alright, we'll do this while we remember it's here. Why no Rhyme Gaze? Yeah, I could pick up a Rhyme Gaze. I haven't checked their price. I've not been hurting for damage at all. Rhyme Gaze does have the defensive drawback of slowing down your energy shield recharge. So it's not all roses, or every rose has its thorn. And that's that for that. Makes perfect sense. We got fort.
I can still feel the cold creep of death when I close my eyes. Don't worry, You'll feel
Don't.
it soon enough.
Pathetic.
Lock me
Stay,
up again.
dog.
Oh, they're both on top of each other again. All right, let me test something here. Why are you guys on top of each other? Oh. Nah, it's not a big deal. So I think what I'm learning is that when it comes to trying to build a good hideout with good stuff in it, don't start too early on like ranking them up and trying to keep them that way. I think give them some ranks so that you can then interrogate them and just do that until you get it to like maybe like 70, 80%. That's probably when you want to start giving them some ranks at that point. Like trying to aim for the good loot. So you want to focus on intelligence until you're like, I don't know, 60 to 80% roughly maybe.
Death
Ren
is not the
is
deterrent it once was.
Fortification, securing rare maps. I mean, we'll just interrogate it here. We'll get five per turn, and that'll build us up
I'll
pretty
only
quickly.
tell you what I want to
Enough
tell
blood
you.
has been shed today, warrior.
Haku, we can
Put
do a
down
bargain
your
and get some
weapon,
extra
and I will
research
offer you an
intelligence.
op. Then it
That's
is
pretty nice.
subterfuge, not the most honorable path.
I think that's going to
But
be the
honor
go.
lost its
Hello.
value.
Like the balanced approach. Shock when you focus. Apparently that upgrades into something. I wonder what? Maybe just increasing the duration? It's already a 2-second shock. But I think it's right when you cast the focus.
When I'm ready, and not before.
It's not while you're focused. It says when you cast focus, basically, or when you focus. How do you enjoy the build? Planning yours to League Star, but no spare time to enjoy the stream? Yeah, loving it, man. Loving it. So far, really good. You know, I can't speak to whether it'll fall off at endgame or whether it'll be really good or not, but so far, really good. Really good. Have you figured out friendships and rivalries impact? So if they're friends, they will occasionally appear in each other's encounters. And I seemingly have also had them like that affect the loot at the end of of one of the hideout locations, because I had a place that should have only had like 2 people in it, but ended up having 4 people in it, which is kind of nice. I missed a crafting recipe. Oh, thank you. Good catch. Where was it? Near the boss, probably. Good catch, guys. Let's see what it is. It's probably with where the boss was, I imagine. Yep, it was right there. It is spell damage rank 3. Nice one. Yeah, you want to grab that. It's a good one to have for sure. Good catch, guys. I played around with Arctic Breath a little bit, not in a while, but I think I'm happy to leave it a while before I test it again. I've got 1 leveling in the background, but it's, I mean, just, it doesn't deal anywhere near as much cold dot damage, so it doesn't seem like it's going to be too useful to use. AoE's smaller, it's got a slow cast speed, doesn't deal as much cold dot damage. I mean, sure, it doesn't have a cooldown, but that's not really a big deal for a build like this. I'm just kind of alternating 2 cooldowns, and I only really care if the dot's on them anyway, so it's not like you can stack the dots by spamming it, so it's not a big deal. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it ends up being useful as like a hybrid damage skill later on, where you're like going for the hit damage and the dot. I'm not sure yet. No, it doesn't drop ground AoE when it pierces. It does not do that. It'll only create the ground AoE when it hits the ground. Otherwise, the projectile just flies through the enemy, deals a little bit of damage to them. Into the tunnel. Oh, I want that transportation action.
Such sweet silence.
Time for me to
That sounds like Riker.
another of your
Yikers.
All
Yikers,
part of
it's
your
Rikers.
machinations, rogue.
Seek
Also Gravicious. And maybe someone else.
The flesh can be bound and shackled, but faith.
Ah, Sniper. Not on my cold res. Alright, we cool? Can you leave me alone? Good. Okay, here we got Gravicius, who is doing what now? Just chilling around. And Riker, who is rigging item selections. Yeah, I kind of want to re-rank Riker. So we'll do that.
I'm afraid the
Death is
And this guy
simply
should
the
help
way
me
of
help
the
me out.
sea. You've
Have
made
it.
your show of force.
Get on
Savage
with it.
Exile. I submit and entreat you to bargain in exchange
3
for
is just
my
not
life.
much. But I want to get there.
I
so.
will enjoy watching you break, Gravicius.
In like interrogating a level 0 guy for 1 intelligence per turn seems like it's really low. It does not give you much at all. Probably not super worth it.
When
actually,
I'm
I wanna
ready
go over here.
and not before.
These books are a good tell on the map. They appear from pretty far away, and they tell you when there's an ascent trial nearby, if you're in the right zone, of course. Doesn't always mean that, but there is always a book near the trial. You can stack the dots of different skills. So using Arctic Breath, Cold Snap, and Vortex, you can get insane DPS. Yeah, I mean, I'm stacking Vortex and Cold Snap already, but I don't think working in the Arctic Breath at the moment is certainly not necessary. But maybe later, like I'll experiment with whether it's necessary or helpful at endgame. Like maybe I do get to a point where getting that third cast in there to get a bit more damage is good. But right now, my rotation works pretty well because it's like Vortex and Frostbomb, and then by the time that happens, I can kind of recast it. Like, you get a little overlap, but, I mean, I'm dealing some extra hit damage in there as well. So I'm, like, doing a pretty decent job of, like, doing my skills on rotation here. There's not much time to really cast a Arctic Breath. All attributes.
An emperor must bear 2 blades. Hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
Hey, sulfide farming worked in here pretty well. I wonder if farming up encounters will work in here. Worth a shot. Fizz recipe, fizz crafting here at Quarry, the Q-U-A-R-R-Y. The spawns are probably not going to be the same, but we could maybe give it a little test. I probably want to just pick up like a bit more life for now. Oh, I'll get this node. Please cluster. All right, let's give it a test. Have I done an encounter here already? I don't know, but let's just test anyway. So in Delve, we would basically just kind of run a circle around here, and you'd see on your map if any stuff was appearing.
Repeats itself. When I'm ready and not
Make the
before.
area a bit safer before I do this. So I'm wondering if like the same thing will happen with the intervention, where it'll spawn within range of the map location, so you can just do like a quick
Another time.
square and see them. It's worth just seeing if that's the
History repeats
case.
itself.
For now though, we got a temple.
There you are. Ready
Gems?
to revisit the past?
Yeah, you can
The
get
more
some pretty
you
decent
kill,
gems
the
there. I'll do that.
Time to go.
Top one. Whoa. Also, is that like way louder than everything else? It seems like it. It's just in time. Just in time. Why is Vortex so big? I have some AoE scaling, and I also have the increased AoE area of effect gem on it. Just to try and hit some more stuff. I also have 9% AoE from my gloves too, that's true. That helps.
Zalatal will surely reward us. Just in time.
There's another Alba.
It's
Oh, I didn't
time.
look at what it was. That's fine, I can figure it out now. I can figure it in there, it's fine. Heal monsters in the temple, chest full of currency. Well, I know what I'm going for. Should I heal the monsters in the temple or get some currency? I wonder. don't you? I missed the key over there. I mean, it's pretty connected up anyway, so it's not a big deal. I think I can get back there in time. And we probably want this door over here. Easy, easy. Nice. Alright, temple's
job.
coming along alright so far.
Hello. The architect of the vault.
Got
has
some
taken
stuff
that
coming
route.
up.
Greetings.
We got currency coming up, we got some gems, we got some jewelry. Shrine of Empowerment, if we get lucky we might end up empowering a few of these. Strong boxes. Could end up being alright.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Well, just doing the square like that, I didn't run into any, all I got was Alva.
Farewell.
I didn't see any of the Syndicate stuff there, so in all likelihood, it seems like they could probably spawn their encounters pretty far out. It's probably just a bit of a crapshoot whether you actually hit them by just doing the inner square. And that was the appeal of this zone, that you could just kind of do the inner square. That was really fast as a result. I mean, I can see that one there, so... But I think it's just going to be kind of luck, because that's pretty far out. Certainly a lot further out than
The Syndicate
Sulfite
fights
was
as
spawned.
one.
Allow me. Every time you kill me, I just
Stay
come
down,
back
all part of your
stronger.
machinations, rogue.
All part of your machinations. Taku and Raka? Wonder if I can...
I'm afraid.
Well, we're pretty far off on this, so I think still interrogating Riker and then
I'm
bringing him
afraid
back
the
again
only-
later.
You
It's
will
probably pretty
only
reasonable.
garner from me that which I
Enough
wish
blood
you
has
to
been
know.
shed today, warrior. Put down your weapon,
23
and
transportation
I will
intelligence.
offer you an
Yeah,
opportunity.
I'll just free him and then we'll just cycle them again. that boosted it pretty
choice
quickly on one
indeed.
turn. That was pretty good progression. Some speedy progress there. I knew Haki would make me some sort of beneficial deal after I got just interrogated the other one. Because he doesn't have anything to lose. Haki's got nothing going for him right now. What exactly does increase effect of non-curse auras do? So non-curse auras are basically anything that isn't a blasphemy curse. So things like wrath and what am I using? Discipline, stuff like that. All it does is it increases whatever effect that they give you. So for discipline, that's flat energy shields. So it'll just discipline will give you more energy shield than what it would have given you. It's pretty powerful because it modifies the base amount that those things give. So for discipline, it modifies the flat energy shield it gives you. And then that'll get multiplied by any percentage energy shield scaling you have.
Pride a bloody Kill them dead.
To be done by now.
Oh god, there's a lot of them.
Isn't it?
You cheated.
Mortifying.
Must have.
Why do they keep landing on top of each other? Maybe I'm like killing them too fast and not getting a chance to spread out. So I got like Leo.
Always hoped I'd get a warrior's death.
Alright, Leo's not really got much going on.
Bye bye.
Might as well just kill him. Hillock is
Hate myself.
a noble
Hate the
soul.
Syndicate. Rather be dead.
Hillock. I think I can interrogate Hillock. As much as I feel bad doing so, he's going to give me some sexy information on
Hate
research
the
location.
dark.
That was vivid.
Yeah, so you can give me
I'm
another
going
one.
to kill you, Giannis. Just
Blessings.
June's probably not happy with me letting him go after what she told us. 10% spell dodge, +1 zombies and skeletons on a chest. Wow. That's kind of nice. Both of those are pretty good. I probably will want to use dodge before anything else. Both of those seem quite good. Yeah, Hillock gets so sad, and it makes me sad when Hillock's sad. He sounds so pathetic. I know in the lore he's a terrible character. You don't need to tell me every time I say. Just his voice acting is like very sympathetic sounding.
When I'm ready and not before.
I'll do a few more runs of this and see how it goes, but I don't know, I've made good progress in the last couple flip-throughs of this zone here. Hydrate in all caps. Thanks. Yes. Okay. If you say so. Here you go.
Let's keep it simple this time, Exile.
You're only
Try
delaying
to
the
best me.
inevitable, Exile.
Aisling.
A spot more. Wheeling and dealing. What?
Sometimes you won't see them on the map because it's going to be intervention. They'll just appear. So you just gotta kill the circle and see what happens. Vagan and Aisling are both intervention. Vagan's just chilling here. Aisling currently has... What? Aisling's in here. Well, we should level her up, I guess.
Vagan is all show and no substance.
Oh, wait,
I think
hold
he
on.
needs to experience a hardship or two.
She wants to
And
betray.
I want to deliver them to him.
1+ rank to fortification members, -1 rank to intervention members. I can handle that. Let's do it. YOLO. Bang! Oh, it was only 2 members. Rip. Maybe that wasn't good. I mean, it's maps and veiled armors. It's better than... maybe that was a bad trade.
A dirty move. But you
know,
won't catch me
I
whining. Know a thing or two that might tickle your fancy. I just need to verify with the Confederate.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Whatever.
a man of my word.
Leave me alone, Vagan. I might have made a mistake there. That was probably not a good move. I traded 3 ranks for 2 ranks, and maybe the scarabs were actually more valuable than the random stuff I was probably going to get off them. It's just because I'm not using the scarabs just yet, but I'll be using scarabs very soon. Like, I'll be in maps soon. And I think some of the lower tier scarabs will be fine to use in lower tier maps.
I long for that sound.
First one!
Let's kill this
Protect the
selfish
caravan!
Transportation is what we want.
You will have to
Too
caged
easy,
again.
assassin. All part of your machinations, rogue. All part of your machinations, rogue.
What, June? Calm down. They're talking enough without you repeating yourself. Okay, I think in the next few days, GGG will hopefully tone that down a little bit. Then talking over each other, it gets a little bit full on. Okay, Riker needs execution. He's got point blank now.
So it must be. If you think I'm going to say or do anything to further your pathetic cause,
Someone
you
else
are
being in
sorely
transportation would be
mistaken.
really handy, so I'm putting Garichi
So
there.
it must be.
I've seen your strength.
All right, we're getting close, and it's looking
Strong
decent.
and reasonable. I like you, Exile.
Salah.
Thanks, Moit. You ain't so bad, mate. Fire damage and chance to ignite.
Be careful.
Okay. I mean, we're doing a decent job of grabbing some
When I'm ready.
grabbing
and
some
not
encounters here pretty quickly. It's not too bad. Probably not as quite as good as it was with Soulfight, but I think Quarry's still a decent choice for getting some of these encounters farmed up right now, at least. I like Guff is funny. Yes, I do like Guff. He's one of my favorites for sure. Helix voice acting, top tier, love it. Guff overall, probably one of the most entertaining. You know the Syndicate guys display, that isn't what they drop, that's what they're wearing. Yeah, I know that.
I have experienced
Did I say something
enough
that led
death.
you to believe
I
otherwise?
believe I'd rather stay here. I faced death before. What's once more?
The items that they give, or a clue to that, is written at the bottom of them in italics. And they gain that information after they gain a rank. They have nothing if they don't have ranks, but like Rin's getting rare maps, so that's what they'll give you. We've had definitely enough proof of that so far.
If
so now
you
we can get a
kill
bit of
me,
intelligence off
another
Farichi
will
here.
take my place, and you will have made a target of
Or we can use
yourself.
Farichi to bring someone
the
else
sensible
here.
action would be to sow the seeds of loyalty within the Syndicate.
No, I think you might be able to get me close enough, Farichi.
You should have no trouble in that dark little cage, assassin.
Plus, that one's kind of stacked with 2 pretty good rank 3 guys right now, so I'd like to do it soon, if possible. The ranks of the stars, yeah. That denotes the rank. I don't know if the rank by itself does anything. It moves their position, I guess. That's probably what it does directly. But when they rank up, they tend to get items, making them tougher. And it also... Well, the rank determines the quality of their rewards, I am pretty certain. I am pretty certain it determines the quality of their rewards. So, like, rank 3 seems to give a lot more. Rank also determines how much intelligence you'll get from them if you do interrogate them. It seems like 1 for rank 0, like 2 or 3 for rank 1. I think it was 5 for rank 2 and 7 for rank 3 per turn. Yeah, the veiled item drops are pretty much just random as far as I can tell. Haven't noticed any trends there at all. Didn't even get an encounter in this one. It's probably like a intervention just didn't trigger. That's the first one where just nothing happened. Yeah, let's continue on then. Oh god, I'm pretty due for a break though.
Maybe just if I just go to the next waypoint.
Just maybe to the next waypoint. Just a little more. I just need to reach the next save point. Mom! I'm finishing. Oh, I just need to get to the next save point. Oh, it's all the way up here. Oh yeah, the fort ones are probably not going to spawn anywhere near the middle.
That you've made it
Especially if they're a big one
an
like this.
insult, muckblood.
Muckblood?
Very clever.
Wow, she basically just called me a mudblood. Holy moly. Rin. I'm not impressed. Hit that fled. You know what? If that fled's getting executed, and you're going to prison, Rin. As punishment.
And not before.
For what you said to me. Prison for you, Rin. Prison for you. Stockpiling a bestiary.
I'll only tell you what I want to tell you.
Yeah, right on.
Cool winds.
And you'll want to tell me everything after my torturers are through with you. After June is through with you. She's a psycho. I'm going to play good cop, bad cop. Me being good cop and June being bad cop. Psychotic cop. Any life and damage? It's pretty nice.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Yes, very good, very good. Do you think Lancing Steel would be a good poison delivery system? That's the one that like shoots one spike and then a bunch of other spikes. It seems like it maybe functions a bit like Barrage. Is it definite? Have you guys who are playing it, the secondary projectiles can hit the initial target if they're like close enough? Is that the case? If so, then yes, for sure. It does? Yeah, then basically it's Fizz Barrage. It's melee barrage, so it'll be a good choice for poison for sure. It seems like it's a pretty decent skill overall. I see potential there. I believe Mathil is starting off with that, and he's going to be playing as champion, so it's probably going to look pretty impressive, because champion tends to do that, and Mathil does a pretty good job on champion builds. He's made quite a few now. Nice.
My love.
I don't need to talk to him. Yeah, Ice Spear also seems like it's Spell Barrage, so...
Be careful.
If they regretted the things that have happened with what's happened with Barrage in the past, then they're not showing it because it seems like they made 2 new Barrages this league, which is kind of funny. Ornament of the East is not very good. I should keep blue jewels. They're handy to have for crafting. Just
Until
bad
next
rares
time.
off vendor most of the time. If you're not sure though about what jewels are good and bad, even if you think it's bad, just put it up for like Chaos or 2, because it's very easy to miss a build possibility with a jewel. You'd be like, this stat, and this stat. That doesn't seem good for anything. But you just like don't happen to know the build that it is good for. That happens pretty often. Happens to me as well. Clearing out the inventory feels excellent. All right, Arasha, I guess you're the next ruler because you were the most convenient to walk to. That's how we determine who the next ruler of this people is. You shall be the new queen because you are closer to me.